recently watched a video by Becca Plants. I think that's her YouTube name, but I'll put her in the description below. She actually did a what's in my box bag, or what's in my box video, and I thought it was pretty cool to show you guys what I have here in my plant box. So I'm just going to do the same thing, show you guys what I have in my box. These are the tools that I use for my plants. So yeah, let's just get into it. So here's my box. It's pretty heavy, I can't pick it up. um, let's see, so the first thing that's sticking out, so I have bamboo stakes. And this is just for my plants that like trail up, and I can just actually take one out. So here you see it, it's just a plant stake. I just stick it down in the soil and wrap my plants around it. I just actually got these in the mail yesterday, so I'm pretty excited to use these. So if you guys want to see me stake a couple of my plants, let me know. I'll be using this. Let's see what else. And with that, I just got these little ties, and I saw some that were pre-cut, but I like these because you can like cut them to the length that you want. So if you have like a thicker vine, you could just use it with that. So this is what I have next. I have a Ziploc bag of my soil mix, and I can do a video on that too. I actually mix my own soil, so I have the soil that I buy, I mix it with perlite and with orchid bark, and this is just the mixture it has. See, it has a little bit more perlite than your standard potty mix, so that's what I have. Then I have my moisture meter, and it also tests, like, I don't know if you can see it, but it tests your soil and your pH balance, which is pretty cool. I'm actually ordering a new one because my kids broke one of the nozzles, so I'm going to be ordering one that just has only moisture. The only con about this is that when you stick it in the soil, because it has these two like sticks right here, you can bring up some dirt with it. So that's the only bad thing that I have to say about this. Other than that, this has been like a lifesaver. I've killed plants before from overwatering my plants. So this has helped me be a better plant mom. And then I have just some standard scissors. I need to invest in some cutting shears for my plants. I haven't got around to that yet, but this is what I use, and I'll just disinfect it with this, actually, some Clorox wipes, so I can clean off my tools. And then when I'm done using, like if a plant dies and like I still save my terracotta pot, I'll wash it out and then I'll wipe it down with this Clorox wipe. So if it dies from like root rot or just some other disease or just for any reason, I'll just clean out my pot when I'm done using. So that's what I have this for. And I have several big terracotta pots because before I really started doing my research, I used to pot them in like huge pots, my plants, but now that I've become wiser, I've learned to just go up one size when I repot my plants. So this is just from like my starter days, so maybe I'll get something that I can fill these up with. Let's see what else. I have a spray bottle, and this is my neem oil mixture. This is what I use to mix anything like whenever I get a new plant, I spray it down with my neem oil mix. So it's just a mixture of neem oil, water, and peppermint oil. So if you guys want a video on how I create this, let me know. I can do that. Let's see, I have my rooting powder, and this is what I use like whenever I cut a piece of my plant and I'm trying to make a new plant. This is what I use so far. I just got this, and it's worked okay. Yeah, it's not really my first experience with this, so we'll see. I'll give you guys an update on that. Let's see. And then I have my fish fertilizer. This is the fertilizer I use. Before, I used to use just your standard fertilizer from Miracle-Gro, but I've heard really good things about this, actually from Harley G. And so this is what I've used, and I've seen a significant amount of growth on my plants since I started using this. So it kind of smells, just a fair warning, but once you're done watering and the water goes through, it doesn't stink anymore. But while you're watering it, it smells. And this is a neem oil extract that I use. I just got this, and you can get this, I got this from Walmart, but you can get it off Amazon too. Got this from my local Lowe's, and you can get that from there too. Let's see, let me change positions. I have some twine. This is what I use to make my hanging plants. Just so I can hang my plants, I make my own plant hanger. This is my orchid bark. This Miracle-Gro, this is what I use. Miracle-Gro Perlite. Black Gold Cactus Mix. I actually need to restock on a lot of my stuff. I'm running low. But good thing it's about to be winter, so I can just leave my plants alone. And I also usually get the standard potting mix. But I haven't got that yet. So, well, I haven't. I need to refill it. Sorry, I was getting a notification on my phone. So, and then have a bunch of more pots. I have these packaging things because I do sell some of my cuttings on Etsy, so this is what I use the package with. I have a bunch of glass jars. It's like something that never ends. And this is just glass jars that I save so I can use it for my propagations. So just like some Starbucks stuff because I love coffee. Saucers. And then I have some of these hanging from these pots that I get. They come with hanging utensils. And then lastly, I have just a measuring cup that I use to like dig out my soil, or sometimes I also have this spoon. I don't have like a fancy little digging tool with what I need to invest in one. But I mean, this works for now, so if you guys need something to mix your soil with, you could just use a standard spoon, and I just keep it with this so I know not to use it. So yeah, that's everything I have in my planting box. Let me know what you guys have, if you guys have anything of the same or what you guys use. Let me know if there's anything different. If you guys want to see my neem oil mixture, let me know, and I can post the recipe that I have on there, and also I can post a video of how I mix my soil, what ratio I use, and things like that. So yeah, I had fun doing this. Thank you, Becca, for starting this trend. And yeah, well, I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.